The British Empire, once the largest empire in history, had a profound impact on the world. Its history spans several centuries, marked by exploration, colonization, and significant cultural, economic, and political changes. Early beginnings. The origins of the British Empire can be traced back to the late 16th and early 17th centuries. During this period, England, under the reign of Queen Elizabeth I, began to explore and establish overseas colonies. The defeat of the Spanish Armada in 1588 marked the rise of England as a formidable naval power, paving the way for overseas expansion. The First British Empire 1607–1783. The first phase of the British Empire's expansion focused primarily on the Americas and the Caribbean. In 1607, the establishment of Jamestown in Virginia marked the beginning of British colonization in North America. Over the next century, Britain established several colonies along the eastern coast of what is now the United States, as well as in the Caribbean, where sugar plantations became highly profitable. The British also established a presence in India during this period, with the East India Company playing a crucial role in trade and territorial expansion. However, the American Revolutionary War 1775–1783 resulted in the loss of the 13 American colonies, marking the end of the First British Empire. The Second British Empire 1783–1914. Despite the loss of the American colonies, Britain continued to expand its empire elsewhere. The Second British Empire saw significant expansion in Asia, Africa, and the Pacific. The British East India Company extended its control over large parts of India, culminating in the establishment of the British Raj in 1858 after the Indian Rebellion of 1857. In Africa, the British Empire expanded through a combination of exploration, trade, and military conquest. By the late 19th century, Britain controlled vast territories in Africa, including Egypt, Sudan, South Africa, and Nigeria. The scramble for Africa, a period of rapid colonization by European powers, saw Britain acquire even more African territories. The British Empire also expanded in the Pacific, with colonies established in Australia, New Zealand, and various islands. The empire's reach extended to the Middle East as well, with Britain gaining control over territories such as Palestine and Iraq after World War I. The height of the British Empire. By the early 20th century, the British Empire was at its zenith, covering approximately 1/4 of the world's land area and encompassing a diverse range of cultures and peoples. The empire was often described as the empire on which the sun never sets, due to its vastness. Decline and decolonization. The decline of the British Empire began in the early 20th century, accelerated by the two world wars. The economic and human costs of these conflicts weakened Britain's ability to maintain its empire. The process of decolonization gained momentum after World War II, with India gaining independence in 1947, followed by many African and Caribbean colonies in the 1950s and 1960s. The Suez Crisis of 1956 marked a significant turning point, highlighting Britain's diminished global influence. By the late 20th century, most of the British colonies had gained independence, and the empire had effectively come to an end. Legacy. The legacy of the British Empire is complex and multifaceted. It left a lasting impact on the political, economic, and cultural landscapes of its former colonies. The English language, legal systems, and various cultural practices were spread across the globe. However, the empire also left a legacy of exploitation, conflict, and inequality that continues to shape the world today. The history of the British Empire is a testament to the profound and often contradictory effects of imperialism, shaping the modern world in ways that are still being understood and debated.